And everyone understands that we're facing an existential threat coming from Trump.
The four candidates for the federal Liberal leadership race faced off Monday evening in Montreal for the party's French language debate. Frank Baylis, Mark Carney, Chrystia Freeland, and Karina Gould took questions from moderator Pierre Jobin on several issues, including the economy, housing, the environment, and the topic on many people's minds, how to address U.S. President Donald Trump's tariff threats and his remarks on Canada becoming the 51st state.
Trump represents the greatest threat to Canada since World War II. What we need today is allies, and we have to find them and work with them.
First of all, I'd like to point out that Canada will never, ever be part of the U.S.
We have to understand that Canada has a lot to offer the world, but we have to help businesses to diversify from the U.S. and to enter into these new markets.
80% of our trade goes towards exports go to the United States. That's why I propose a new economic bloc that would gather Canada, United Kingdom, Australia, and New Zealand.
The candidates also took aim at Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre and his ability to negotiate with Donald Trump.
He's a leader who can't unite Canada. He'd rather sow division, and he's too weak to face up to Trump.
Mr. Poilievre is trying to divide Canadians. Mr. Poilievre, he's a man who venerates Mr. Trump.
Canada's involvement in the Israeli-Palestinian conflict was discussed as well.
Canada participates in humanitarian missions. We have to make sure that we can provide more humanitarian aid and work with both sides.
Canada has to be a moral leader. What does that mean? We have to help Palestinians rebuild their civil society. We have to recognize them as a people, and we have to recognize them as a nation.
The candidates also shared different opinions on how to manage immigration into Canada.
There's been a huge hike in the number of immigrants across the country over the past few years. So we have to have a cap.
It's very important that we maintain Canada as a country that welcomes immigrants. But if we are to achieve that, we need to have enough social services and housing.
The four candidates return Tuesday night for the English language debate. Liberal Party members will choose their next leader March 9th. In Montreal, Gareth Madoc-Jones, City News.